Hello everyone, get ready to get your hands sweaty, get your hands steady. I'm yours truly, your seven-figure coach Tawona. So I believe everyone has gone through our initial beginning lectures on intensive information about brokers, about the players in the market before you get into this business. Someone said never invest in something that you don't know, and that is exactly what I'm emphasizing here. The two previous lectures that we had are very crucial to know exactly what we are getting ourselves into. So forex trading has a lot of platforms to work on, but today I want to specifically look at the MetaTrader 4. Many trainers out there, many academies, they will teach you so many things, but they forget this very most important aspect, to teach you how to navigate through the MetaTrader 4. So that's exactly what we want to do. Is practical. I'll be going to be asking you to show me what you have learned by doing it live one-on-one with me. So without wasting much of your time, here's the issue about how to sign up for a live account. That's where we are starting up from. In our project, on our project, you just go to our website, which is www.everlastingtp.co.za. You're going to see an Axe banner there. You're going to see a registration button. Just click any of those. It will take you to the page where you have to sign up for your live account. Just do the same things that you've learned from the previous lectures. My advice for you, for everything to go through well with your registration without much problems, just follow these steps. When you're signing up, choose an individual account, then select a standard account. There's a pro account for you, just choose a standard account. Leverage, there's 1:100, 1:300. Choose 1:500 for your profits to be magnified. We will learn about leverage, but not at this particular time, but I'll be teaching you everything about leverage. So I'm just giving you a heads up for now, as you are going to be registering for your live account. Choose leverage 1:500, and then also select the US dollar as the best currency. Then there's a part there during your signing up registrations where the broker is going to be asking you to put your tax number. So many people are not comfortable to be putting their details, about their work, about their tax numbers. So there is an option. You can choose an option that says, I do not have a tax number. You select a reason why. Maybe you are still acquiring one. Just click that. That's it. You pass that stage. And then another issue, most people don't want to mention about where they work or their industry or their profession is. You can choose anything. You can say I'm a student, or you can say I'm self-employed. I always say self-employed so that there are no many questions. So this is how you sign up for your live account, all right? Then once you have signed up for your live account, you need to have this MetaTrader 4. My advice is, do not go to download on app stores the MetaTrader 4. No, sign in on your broker dashboard. For instance, this one is you can see here. I'm using this pen. Actually, go here from some say a lot of old things, but you just have to go there and MetaTrader 4 right there. Okay, so that's how you go about. Then once you do that, it's gonna download, and you just click run. You allow your computer to do the installations, and then boom, that's how you have your MT4 right there. So now we go to in your account, how to sign in your account. I'm going to be discussing this to show you how you do your signing up on desktop and on mobile. We are going to be doing that in a few minutes. We're going to be doing that. Then after doing the signing up, we are going now to go deep and discuss about how to navigate the MT4, how to set up your market watch, how to set up your navigator. What are you going to see on the navigator? I'll be showing you, and loading our terminal, how to open trades, how to see your trades history, how to open your charts, customize your charts, changing time frames on your charts, drawing lines and objects on your charts. It's going to be very interesting. We're also going to be learning how to place trades, your initial trades. Most of you guys are going to be in our Signal group. Maybe you'll see our admins posting groups like buy euro dollar, sell GBP JPY. How are you going to be placing these trades? So I'm also going to be showing you how to add indicators. I'm going to be showing you also how to put pending orders or market orders, and also saving your charts as default. We also have our own software. We are going to be showing you how to install our software on the charts and saving them as default. How do you modify trades? We're going to be learning all those things. And when you want to install indicators, where do you go? Installing EAs, robots, and other things, where do you go? So hang in tight there, and we are going to be enjoying ourselves in just a couple of moments once we're beginning now to navigate MT4. All right, MT4, here we are. So this is how the MT4 terminal would look like on a desktop, on a computer. We'll look at the mobile version. So now suppose we have been given by our brokers the login details via our emails. How do we then log in? First things first, you have to download, like we said. Now you've downloaded, it's opened. How do you log in? So there are two ways to go about it. I'll show you the first one. The first one is over here. That's how mostly I do it. You go down here on open an account. Then if it is a download from a specific broker, you won't need to search for the name of the broker. But if you download it externally, you'll have to type the name of your broker to find the name in these servers. So for me here, I'm using Axie. So depending on your server that you have been given via email, you have to check carefully. You have to, select, if it's server 2, that's it. Okay, then I go next. Then here, you can actually log into an existing trade account. So you put in your login details here, your password, and you click finish. So for me, I've already logged in, so I won't do that. So once you are in, you will see that on top here, you will see the name of the broker, your MT4 number, the server that you're using, and also here you should also see that you are connected. This green bar shows that you are connected. The second way to log into your terminal is actually here on these kilobytes here. You just click there. You can scan for servers. You can log in. So you just have to put your MT4 number there and your password. Depending if the server is already there, then you log in. So I'm not going to be logging in again because I'm already in. All right, so now we are in. The second question now we need to answer is, okay, how do we navigate? What do we find here? Because quite honestly, if you're a beginner and you're seeing these charts like this, it may scare you a little bit. So I'm just going to show you quickly. There are some specific things that I prefer you to know. Okay, these things usually they are there by default, but they're not. If they're not there, you can actually put them via view here. So first thing that I want us to talk about is MarketWatch. Okay, MarketWatch has this symbol here, but we can actually put it through view. There we go, MarketWatch. So as you can see, basically every broker would start here listing the major pairs. But if you want more, you can actually do a right click anyway, and then you can click show all. Okay, so it has loaded a lot of them right now. Okay, so you can see that all these instruments is what the broker offers. For Axie, as you can see, it offers major pairs, exotic pairs, minor pairs, all these things, and metals, indices, even stocks, I mean, they have everything, cryptocurrencies, everything. All right. Okay, moving on from that, if you do not want to show all, you then have to click here and say hide all. But that is how you play around this area. All right, so this is what we call MarketWatch. I'll show you next one that we need to know. Let me just pinch it right there. Okay, cool. So the next important thing for me that I would advise you to know is the navigator. Okay, so the navigator is this symbol right here, but you can also see it from the view, which is this one right here. So if you click it, it's going to pop up somewhere right there. All right, so the navigator, if you have multiple accounts, they are going to be listed right here, as you can see. Okay, so it shows you the information about your accounts that you have. It also shows you the indicators for the MT4. If also you have your own, they are going to be listed here. You can actually populate them like that, drag them to the chart, but I'll show you later. Minimize them. You're also going to be seeing EAs right here. If you have EAs, you can drag them to the chart or configure them. For example, okay, I'll show you later, but you can actually see that you can actually drag it and you can configure it right there. Okay, then some brokers also, they have extra features like scripts. One thing that I like is these features here. If you are in multiple trades and you want to close your trades all at one time quickly, you just click close all trades or close all profit, delete all pending orders, instead of going one by one. So these scripts are very, very important when now you're a professional trader, but we'll learn about those things. So this is the navigator. Normally for me, I even close the MarketWatch because I want to see my navigator right here. If I want, I just click here and I use it quickly and I close it. It's a click of a button. Next thing that we want to look at how to navigate is the terminal itself. The terminal is this symbol right here. All right. The terminal shows you can actually find it also here on view. That's it there. All right. So if you click it, it comes down here. It depends how you want to configure your MT4, but by default, it comes down here. This is like a dashboard for your MT4. It shows you your balance on this tab here on trade. Exposure, it shows you what you are trading mostly. So you can see whatever I'm trading, it's dollar that is dominant. It shows you also your account history. It shows you your news, if there are news or trade history or whatever. So your messages here that are coming from the broker. You have your inbox here, market, a whole bunch of things here. So for me, I just use the trade, account history, and that's it. Most things I don't even use those things. So you use the trade here to see your balances or your running trade right here. Your account history. You can actually see more. All history, last 3 months, last month, custom period. You can actually choose which period you want to see, so that you have a track record for what you're doing. Okay, so that is the after the terminal. I want us to now move on to opening trades. How do you then open trades? Let me just give this more room a little bit so that we can have more room to work on. Okay, there we go. So now yeah, but I would need you to see if we take a trade, what happens. But okay, since it's a weekend, brokers like Axie, they do not operate. The market will be closed. There are some dealing desk brokers that are still running even during the weekend for instruments like cryptocurrencies, synthetic indices. but a true ECN broker works with the real market. The market closes on a Friday midnight. All right, but we are just going to learn how to open trades. So there are two ways to go about it. The quicker way is, if you see you open a chart, it shows you the pair. This is Australian dollar and Canadian dollar. One of them is a base currency, one is a quote currency, but we will learn about that. But for now, we just want to know, whatever it is that we are seeing, how do you open a trade? So there's a little arrow here. If you click it, you will see this side sell and this side buy. Right now, the market is closed, so that the prices are not even moving. So when the market is open, you can click buy, and then if it's your first time, you have to agree to these terms and conditions for one-click trading. You can read it what it says, but I would recommend you agree to these terms. You accept the terms and conditions like that, and then you click OK. So it becomes one-click type of trading. You click and then the order is taken instantly. So if you want to buy here, we must check here what is your volume, your lot size that you're going to expose into the market. Don't worry about the lot sizes and the volume. We'll learn about that. But you can put, you can increase by typing. I can even type and say, okay, I want a 1 lot, or I want 10 lots, or I just want 0.10 lot sizes or 0.11, and then you click your buy if it's a buy. So that sounds it shows us that the market is closed. But if it was a sell as well, that's it. So that is the first way to go about it. The second way to go about it is through here, the chair. You just right click with your mouse and you see this pop-up window right here. So you can go here on trading. You can see there are pending orders here. So when you say new order, okay, new order will show you. So this is a new order. Just make sure that this is the same pair that you want to trade. Most people, they make mistakes, especially beginners. We give them a signal and then they take a signal, but they took the wrong pair. So just check here if it is the pair. That sometimes it's gold, sometimes it's depends. So you can actually change right here. And then here, make sure that based on your balance, you adjust the volume or the lot size. So this side here, you can actually put your stop loss. Here you can put your take profit. We will learn about this terminology: stop loss, take profit, and how it's done. And then if you do a market execution, it means your order will be taken instantly in the market. The moment you say sell by market or buy by market is because you are agreeing to these quote prices. But if it's a pending or future order, there we go. You can see there is a buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. But we won't learn this today. We'll be learning that in our next lectures. So if you have a buy limit, you have to put your price here, and then okay, you click your place order. Right. So that's how it is closed right now, and I'm just putting the random numbers just to show you how it's done. I can also say there's another way to do it that is also quicker. Through the view here, you can actually set your things here and put the new order button right here. And searching for trading here, you just click here, new order. It will automatically pop up just like this, and then do the same thing. Check if the pay is the same, check the lot size. If you have the stop loss already, take profit orders already, you put that, you buy or you sell. That's it. All right, so that's how you go about opening trades. The next thing we want to see is, how do you open this chart? Because right now I was just showing you this chart, but how did I go about opening this chart? So there are also two ways to go about it. If you go to File, New Chart, then you check what is it that you want to trade. There are forex majors, the major pairs or the minor pairs, or the crypto, or the metals, or the shares, or the cash. Yeah, all these things. Right now, do you see 111? Because on the market watch, remember I clicked hide. So right now I'll click show all. Now if I go to chart, new chart, I'm going to see a lot of things now because I'm showing all of them. So it's not an error if you don't see all of your things here. You have to go to market watch and click show all, otherwise it won't show everything. When we are saying please let us trade Johnson & Johnson, someone will be like, my terminal does not have Johnson & Johnson. No, it's because your market watch here, you didn't click show all. Okay, so that's how you open a chart. The second way to open a chart, okay, let's open a chart here. We didn't open a chart, so we click new chart. Then we choose, let's say we want to open a major pair, maybe New Zealand dollar, which is this one. If you click it, bam, it comes here. You can see right there. All right, so next, after you are done opening your chart like this, the next thing that you need to know how to do is to change your time frames right here. So you have time frames from M1, M5, M15 down to monthly chart. So this is a minute, this is 15 minutes, and there's daily, there's weekly, there's month. So you can actually change those time frames. So whatever you will be doing here, it depends with how you want to look at your chart. So that's how you change a time frame. We'll learn more about time frames, why we have to use which time frame, but for now we are just discussing on how to navigate on these time frames. All right, so next we want to look at customizing the chart, because as you can see, it really doesn't look nice because nobody has customized. We just opened it. By default it looks like this. So what you do when you want to customize your chart, you just go at the center there, you click right with your right side of your mouse, or you just press F8 on your keyboard. So you can customize the chart the way you want. The background, if you want to put any color, the basic colors is white. Others, they like it to be black. I'll just leave mine as black. It's okay like that. So you play around with whatever suits your eyes here. So bullish candle, I can put it as a maybe lime, and then bear candle, I can put it as maybe white. Then okay, so you just play with the colors here, and then you press OK, and it will respect what you have set. I just want also to remove the grid. Here it is, grid. If I can just put it as white. Okay, there we go. If you want to remove the grid, you can just even click here. There it is. You can click it and remove it completely. If you want to see zoom in or zoom out with your mouse, you can just come here with their dates here, and you can see there. So if you long press on the left side of the mouse and you drag it outside, you can see it zooms in. So you can zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, depending how you want to see. So as you can see, I chose white for my candles that are bearish, and lime for my candles that are bullish. So you can customize the way you want. If you want this to be default for all your charts, then you have to right click and go to template and save template, and then you just write it as maybe default. Okay, all right, let's write default right there. Default. So anytime that you want to open a chart, you just use that default. Let's just open another one. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's just open this one. You see, that's default. Let's go to another one. any, even this one is by default now. So that's how you customize your chart and set it as default, so that you don't have to be doing this over and over again every time you come to your opening charts, and then you have to set your chart again. Next time you open your chart, it respects the default that you saved. Okay, you can actually change that default by just redoing it and deleting that one, and that's it. So feel free to be enjoying how to navigate MT4. Next, let's look at while we are on the chart, there are things that you can still do. You can draw some lines and objects here, all these things here. Okay, you can insert lines if you want to do a trend line. Okay, you can do that. These are trend line. So anyhow you want to do it, it's up to you. So you'll be navigating here the way you want. Yeah, so just different things you can be doing. My mouse is just removing itself here. I don't know why, but it's fine. So you can be drawing things and objects here by inserting, or you can put them right here so that you use them. You can also use the crosshair to see your dates and your prices. You can set the color of the crosshair. Some of these names you can find if you just go with your mouse here. You'll find is written crosshair, vertical line, horizontal line, trend line. So that's how you'll be doing. These are Fibonacci's, but you're not going to be doing these things today. We are just showing you how to navigate. So you can draw objects, you can put in indicators. Right, let's look at how to place an indicator. Let's say your chart does not even have any indicators whatsoever. So let's say, let's just open a new chart that is using our default. Perfect. Now you want to put some indicators. So if you want to put a new indicator which is not on your platform, you go here on File, you go to Open Data Folder. Then when it processes and opens up, you are going to see a folder that looks like this one, which is coming. Let's just be patient. Let me just drag it inside so that you can see it. All right, so this folder has these folders inside. So you choose the MQL4 and then you go to indicators. If you have an external indicator that you have, this is where you install it right here. You just paste it right here. If it's an EA or a robot, you don't put it in indicators, you put it here in experts. This is where you put your EAs right here. You can see me, I have mine here. So once you have put an indicator or an EA, then you close down this completely, and then you come here on Navigator. If you remember, you can see here on indicators, if you put an indicator right here, this is where you're going to see the indicators. But you have to right click on the indicators and refresh so that it can pick up the new indicator. If it was an EA, you also come here on EAs, you right click and then you refresh. When you open whatever expert advisor that you put, you will see it right there. Okay, so how do you then put an EA? I have mine here. You can just drag it to the chart. Then you can work with the inputs based on how you use your EA. Then you set everything up. Make sure you allow all the things. We're not learning this today. This is how you just do it. Okay, so I have mine already. Same with the indicator. If you have an indicator, even this one, you just drag it to the chart. It pops up, and then you configure it how you want it to work, depending on what it is that you are doing. So you configure that. Once it's okay, then you see it working. Let's just put just any here so that you see how it works. Let's say suppose everything is okay here. If you click OK, then you can see the indicator right there. Let's put another one. Let's put this one. Suppose everything is okay. When you press OK, you can see there's an indicator right there. Let's put another one. So this is how you put your indicators. You just drag them. I don't know what's happening here. All right, but that's how you go about it. You will learn about how to delete an indicator or all these things. You just click where it is there and you remove it. It's so simple, so simple. All right, so that's how it goes. We'll learn about these items at a later stage. Next, let us look at almost we are finishing now. Let's look at how we can then modify our trades. For now, we have looked at the market watch, the navigator, the terminal. We have done opening trades. We even where to see our history, how to open our charts and all that. So now let's say we are in a trade. Unfortunately, it's a weekend now. We can't really look at a running trade. But suppose we are in a running trade. You go here on trade. When you go with your mouse, when you click, this pop-up window will show you modify trades. If you click modify there, you can put your stop loss, you can change your stop loss, you can edit your take profit and all those things. But we'll be seeing those things as we'll be trading together. But that's how you do it. So without spending much time on the MT4, this version is the version of the MT4 on any desktop. We are going to conclude our MT4 navigation lecture on the mobile, but it looks as simple. It's not that difficult at all. For us, we are going to be introducing you to our own software, which we have designed our indicators, our EAs, and we created our own technology. So it just comes in a template once you have purchased once you have bought your software. It's a one-click button. Installation takes 5 minutes and you're done. It removes all these complexities on your charts, because it was coded everything in color. You just go here on template. It's already right there, and then it changes everything that you see. It becomes so simple and very clear. So simple. When you want to sell, you just look at the red boxes. When you want to buy, you look at the blue boxes. But we're not talking about that today. We'll look at it at a later stage. You can see that we have our own indicators, the MACDs, the RSIs. It's as simple as that. Even a 10-year-old child can actually trade using our software. Now let's cross over to the mobile version of the Android.